My name is Steve Smith. I am one of the owners and general manager of the Dog Lane Café. I am married and I have 4 children, 2 of which work here. My wife works here, so.
My name is Henley. I work at Dog Lane Café and my family co-owns the restaurant.
So I had good friends in high school and growing up, and when I wanted to hang out with them, they had to work at their family restaurant before they could get free time. So I would go and help them. And the next thing you know, it was, can you wash dishes and can you be a prep cook? And then I worked my way up from a dishwasher to a prep cook to a line cook to a kitchen manager, chef, and ultimately a front of the house manager. I went to college and I dropped out with like 90 credits when I realized that I didn't want to do anything but the restaurant business. I was going to school to be an accountant, a lawyer, a history teacher, an English teacher, all kinds of things, but I kept on thinking that was what you should do. And when I was younger, when I was your age, working in a restaurant was what you did before you got your real job. And nowadays, with the advent of cable television, food shows, people think it's cool to work in the restaurant. So we opened December 28th, 2012, 5:35 in the afternoon. And our goal was to get it open by the end of the year, and we had a crazy day of racing around because the furniture was supposed to be delivered. All the tables and chairs were not here, and they delivered at 4 o'clock, and we had a team of people putting together the tables, and it took us an hour and 35 minutes. And as soon as the tables were all put together and all the garbage was put away, we opened the doors to our first 2 customers. So we've been here ever since. Having the students here is great because they're young, they keep me young, and you know, I always kid them that I'm faster than them, better than them, but there's several of them that are catching up, or I'm just getting older, but they are great to work with. And you know, I hear people disparage the generation that you're in, and they say it must be hard to work with college kids. And I said, absolutely not. They're wonderful. And so our hidden agenda is that, and the kids don't even realize this is happening, but we are preparing them for the next job down the road.
Sometimes he pushes me harder than he would push other people that work here, just because he knows that I can do it and stuff. And I mean, obviously because he's seen me grow up for 20 years. But I think that I think that makes me almost work harder because I want to outgrow the reputation of the boss's daughter, which I feel is shadowing me the whole time.
I mean, the only hardships that happen here for me personally are just that I'm here too much, and I got to learn how to have work-family balance. And I will tell you that I'm improving on it. My wife might tell you otherwise, but that's my big struggle here.
We live 45 minutes from here, and so I can drive him with my dad, or I can drive him with my brother, I can drive him with my mom, I can drive him with my whole family into work. So I think it's it's something else that we can all do together, and I think that's probably brought us closer as a family.
My family, having a big family, taught me a lot of patience because I was the second oldest of 12 children, so I had to take on a lot of responsibility when I was younger. My parents always used to say they raised 12 children, but I remind them that they raised 4 good children and we raised the last 8. But I learned how to be patient, how to deal with people, how to deal with problems and things like that. And there are times when you have one person that has a bad experience. There was one particular day, these are the things you hold on to, but that this woman didn't get her food. And it was a mix-up, and she waited 45 minutes, and the whole thing was totally avoidable. But she's like, I'm never coming back. This place is terrible. And I thought, oh my God, how do we do this? And I hung on to that for a long time. And then throughout that same day, I had people tell me how great everything is, and we love this place. And every time we drop our son off, we always come visit here. And I went, all right, so 1 in 1,000. You're not going to be perfect all the time. But the problem with this business, or in business, is that when you do fail or you make mistakes, you tend to hold on to them instead of all the other great things that happen. The wisdom or the advice that I give to everybody is always do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. And it's very cliche, but when you're actually doing it, it's easy. I never wake up in the morning and think, oh God, I gotta go to work. There's some days when it's really nice and I'd rather play golf, but even then, I can't wait to get here. And then sometimes I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep, and I'll just get up and come to work because I can't wait to get here, because I get to talk to people, interact with people, see what's going on, what did I miss, what happened last night. So for me, it's not work, it's always a lot of fun. So my advice is always find something that you love to do, and it'll never feel like work.